Let me read this into the record, okay? Resolution 25-65. Resolution honoring Ken Freedman and his retirement from the Advisory Health Council. Whereas it is important for a community to recognize and honor citizens who selflessly give of their time and themselves to improve the quality of life for others, as well as to acknowledge the outstanding and noteworthy achievement of those citizens that go above and beyond. And whereas Dr. Freedman is the founder and director of Freedman Chiropractic in East Brunswick since 1979, and aside from being an entrepreneur and providing health services to our community, he's also the creator and host of Wellness Spotlight, an award-winning health and wellness program airing on EBTV since 2008. He also offers wellness programs to businesses, clubs, and organizations such as the popular Stress Management for Successful Living. And whereas Dr. Freedman serves as a member of the East Brunswick Regional Chamber of Commerce, a member of the East Brunswick Library Board of Trustees, and president of the Briar Hill at Colonial Oaks Condominium Association. And whereas Dr. Freedman has been a member of the East Brunswick Advisory Health Council since 1992 and served from 1994 to 2002 as their president. Whereas upon 30 years of service to the Health Advisory Council, Dr. Freedman retired effective December 31st, 2024. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the mayor and the town council of the Township of East Brunswick that they hereby extend their sincere and grateful appreciation to Dr. Ken Freedman for his 30 years of dedication and outstanding service to the East Brunswick Advisory Health Council. And on behalf of a grateful community, we hereby commend him for his lifelong work towards improving the quality of our life within our community and for proudly representing East Brunswick in all he has done and all he continues to do. Ken, this is a special note from the mayor. Ken, you are a true champion for East Brunswick Township, and we thank you for your unwavering dedication and support to our community. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. It's freezing cold outside, but my heart is so warm right now. Thank you so much, Mayor Cohen, Council President McAvoy, members of the Town Council here, and the other 4 mayors and Town Council administrations that I have worked with over the 33 years that I have been on the Advisory Health Council and about 30 years as its president. You know, I don't see this as the end. I see it as just the beginning. One of my favorite stories and what compels me to do what I do, and forgive me if you've heard it, but I'd just like to share it with you if you can give me a few minutes. A man goes to sleep and has a dream. And in his dream, he goes to heaven. And in heaven, it looks like a big catering hall with beautiful tables and chandeliers and the finest china and crystal, beautiful silverware, and on the tables is delicious food. And everybody's sitting around and they're having a good time. And one of the things that he noticed was the utensils were about 3 feet long. After he leaves heaven, he goes all the way down below. And he sees a beautiful catering hall with tables appointed the same way and utensils that are 3 feet long and delicious food. And yet the people are hungry and starving and crying. And he asks someone who's in charge, you know, I've just been to heaven and now I'm in hell, and I can't understand what the difference is. And the reply was, well, in hell, the only thing that everybody worried about was how to feed one another, and they couldn't reach their mouths. But in heaven, they learned how to feed one another. So I consider it a privilege and an honor to be of service to my community. I'd like to thank you all for giving me the opportunity to do that for over 30 years. I want to thank my family and show them my appreciation for their understanding for the time that I may have missed being with them in serving the town. And I'd like to continue as a member of the board of the Chamber of Commerce and serving on the board of the library, and also serving with other members of the Advisory Health Council should they ever need to consult with me going in the future. Thank you again for this beautiful honor and this sentiment. And good night.
Mayor Cohn?
Congratulations.
I know that it was just a couple of months ago that we had a recognition ceremony for all of the members who are parts of our boards and commissions throughout the township. And we're very lucky because we have a lot of people who give of their time to come and give back to the community in a host of different ways. But one of the things that we did at that last get together was to recognize those individuals who had put in over 25 years of service to the township. And I know you, Dr. Freedman, were one of those that was a recipient as well. I think that just says a lot about our community, that there are people like yourselves, and you are not the only one, who have continued to give back to their community. And they're not looking for any recognition. They're not looking to get a prize. They're not looking even necessarily to get recognized like you were this evening. They're doing it just like your story, because the role that we should all have is to be able to help do the best we can to provide for those that can't do it for themselves. And I know that you've taken your role on the Health Advisory Committee extremely seriously and provided some unbelievable amount of programming that the community has all benefited from. The role a little bit of the Health Advisory Council changed a little bit now that the mayor is a doctor himself, so didn't really need the advice on handling or understanding medical issues. But no one person can ever do it alone. And you've, my friend, shouldered a large portion of that burden. And so on behalf of the entire township, please accept our congratulations and appreciation for the work and time you've given to East Brunswick.
Thank you. Thank you.